And we'll share which guys need to step up their game week 16. Rob, you're up.
Yeah, Jared Goff, the last time you played the San Francisco 49ers, and I thought this was a misprint. I thought they misprinted this on my sheet. 78 passing. Oh, you are averaging 285 pass yards per game. This ain't last year. And you got 15 interceptions, Jared Goff. You have to win out to give your team a chance to get into the playoffs. Look, brother, you got to be able to win the game with your arm. And it's proven that after you got paid at the beginning of this season, that I don't know if you can win games with your arm. So you have all of the fuel to fuel your hustle to go out there and play better. You need it. The team needs it. Todd Gurley needs it. Let's go.
I'm going to do a similar thing. I'm going to look to a guy's previous performance against the team earlier this year, but it's the opposite. Okay. I need to see another good performance from Frank Gore against the Patriots, because this was his 100-yard-plus game of the season. And then I look at the numbers, Mike, over the last 8 games, okay? 74 rushes, 185 yards.
They've been using motor a little bit more.
I'll do the math for you. It's 2.5 yards per carry. Now, I know a lot of those were like first and goal, second and goal, third and goal. And he kept running into the line and losing yards. And the reason I know that is because I had Frank Gore in my fantasy team, and I needed him to vulture a couple of touchdowns, and they didn't happen. But I need some of these runs that you're seeing right here this weekend. Fuel that hustle, Frank Gore.
Do you think he'll do all of that, or do you think Singletary's going to take a bit of the work since he's really become the feature guy of late?
I said to Mike Rob, it's amazing. You look at the production the last 8 games that I just charted here. He's still getting the ball 11, 15, 9, 4, 10 carries per game. And you said it's why? Because
it's situational football, and it's because he's lost a little bit. You know,
but you said, but the reason they're still giving him the ball is they trust him.
Yes, they trust him with the football. And, when you're playing the New England Patriots, it's all about situational football. 4th and 1, 3rd and 1. Frank is going to make an impact on this.
We're talking about protection and helping Josh Allen. He's like the best to ever do it, at least in my eyes. I want to talk about a revenge game, because to me, so far, the most memorable moment of the Jets' tenure and Le'Veon Bell was the 251 that he allegedly bowled with the flu a couple of weeks ago. It's been 2 years, 2 days since his last game with 100 yards on the ground. That's a long time. But the one thing that got lost in the Lamar Jackson show that he put on last Thursday night was the fact that Le'Veon did start looking a little bit better. I don't know if everybody watched that from the perspective I did, but he had a season-high 87 rushing yards. To me, this is the game that Le'Veon Bell has circled all year long. He's got the Steelers on the docket. I love this. It's a Steelers squad, by the way, that hasn't allowed a 100-yard rusher all season long. So I think a lot of this season's struggles would be erased from the minds of fans if he goes out there, balls out, and ends up costing the Steelers a spot in the playoffs. Yeah. Mike Tomlin was asked about it. Let's take a listen to what he had to say about his relationship with his former star RB.
I have none. I don't communicate with him. He's a New York Jet. I don't have to tackle him. So, I don't have a lot to worry about. Tackling him is the issue. And his teammates have seen him in training camp-like settings. We're the type of team that we tackle in preseason and training camp-like settings. So it won't be the first time that those guys had an opportunity to combat him in those ways. We got a lot of respect for Le'Veon. We know the type of competitor that he is. We know he's going to answer the bell and be L. Bell in this game. But it's our job to minimize that.
I have none. I don't talk to him. Why are you fist bumping to that? You like that?
I love Mike Tomlin. Very honest. But you said something before you threw that sound. 87 yards is a season high.
Season high last week.
A guy we regarded as one of the best backs in the National Football League.
I picked him as my MVP this year. I thought he was going to take the Jets to the playoffs.
I guess he's doing better off.
Kyle.
That's a record of worlds type thing. If he knocks the Steelers out of the playoffs, it's almost beautiful. It's poetic. I need to stretch my legs for this one a little bit. It's something I need to get off my chest. I want to talk to the city of Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo fans, the Buffalo Bills players. We'll start with a question. Are you sick of it? I am. Are you going to do something about the Patriots? I hope you do. Because your reputation amongst fans across this country, you're their old man's team. You're their grandpa's team. You are the change the channel to someone talking about the Dallas Cowboys team. They don't know that you are one of the youngest teams in the league. They see that your stadium is nicknamed after your old owner. Your team is named after some old cowboy. Your town is named for an old American relic. Your whole legacy is really cool for a while in the early 90s and now obsolete. You are the disc man of teams. And it's perfect in a way that your coach's secret weapon was beating the Steelers by wielding a song by Styx.
Hey, Styx.
40 years ago, Styx, what man rubbed together to make fire the last time you beat New England in a game that mattered.
Yikes.
And did you hear Bill Belichick this week? Did you hear this man? Josh Allen was good last time we met. He's good now. He wasn't good last time. He was a mess. That's Belichick patronizing you, which I suppose is a warm reprieve from him terrorizing you. I'm sick of it. How many times, Buffalo, have you left town, you met someone, and they ask, where are you from? Oh, yeah, Buffalo? You must be a huge Bills fan. Sucks about the Patriots. How many times? Every time. For the last 20 years. Let's say you're my age, okay? Bills football is very important to you. It dictates a big fat chunk of your quality of life.
Oh, God.
Tom Brady and Bill Belichick ruined your 20s. They ruined your 30s. You will never get them back. Be mad about that. And the players? Every interview, every signing, every selfie, every breath of Buffalo air has a big, fat New England asterisk. Are you going to do something about it? Or are you going to say, you know, wild card's pretty cool. Hey, we got some lovable fans. We got great wings.
Great wings.
Screw your wings. I don't care. I don't want to see some wings. I want to see some guts.
Oh!
You can snap a table. Snap the cycle. Branch, Welker, Moss, Gronkowski.
He's from Buffalo.
Edelman.
True.
The spokes on a wheel. This
Dagger.
one's on top of you. That one's on top of you. And on it spins, crushing you on the ground.
Don't have anybody this year.
You want to stop the Patriots wheel? It's a beautiful dream. You're not the first team that's ever dreamt it.
Okay,
so say it
Khaleesi.
with me. On Saturday at 4:30 p.m., you're not going to stop the wheel. You're going to break the wheel.
Woo!
I see you. How? Bills Mafia, stand up. Let's go.
Now, we're not
Are you sick of it?
We're not going to break. Do you think they're going to win?
I think the Bills, the final score of this game is going to be Bills 20, Patriots 17. I think they're going to win this game.
You agree
When
with
did
me,
that-
huh?
when did that
You agree
flip?
with
I think
me.
they're going to win this
When
game.
did that flip for you? Because yesterday you were saying all Patriots.
I've been thinking about it all week.
Tell me.
I think it's the
What
game of the
changed?
week. I just started thinking more about their defense, and I talked about it earlier in this show. Last time they played the Patriots, Bills had 4 interceptions. They got a punt blocked. They got their quarterback knocked out of the game, and they lost by 6 points. And I
They're the
think
better
the Bills
team.
are better now, and I think the Patriots are worse now. This could be history right here. I think
They've
the Bills are going to win.
won 4 out of 5. If not, that's a hell of a spot in the documentary.
I hope so.
Hell of a chunk right there.
That's it. I'm there.
They might
Do
run
your
that
job.
in full. More Good Morning Football on the way. Bills fans are probably going crazy. A lot of support for Bills Mafia here at the breakfast table. It's a matchup that could decide the NFC East. Will Dak be ready to